Okay, so so now I've completely lost it, right? Now I've completely and utterly gone off my cake. I think this is a momentous occasion, as it happens. Are you ready? Bum, 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 bum. Silly though that might be, it's momentous. I'll have my own little intro, if you don't mind. Right, this is just to do with how I'm seeing it. So I'm going to lay it out for you. You can decide for yourself whether or not there's something to what I'm saying or there isn't. The Royal Mint have said that they make extra. They have admitted that in their official response statement that they've just issued. They buy some back from the Treasury, they get them from the banks, and they make extra of promotional coins. Not just 10p's, they make extra. That's 10p's, 50p's, £2, whatever. They make extra and they put them in their tills. And they do that at the cost of the Royal Mint, which means they are making them extra. Now, we already have an admission of making extra. You can have all sorts of arguments and debates around whether it's okay, whether it's not okay, whatever, whatever, whatever. What we have is an admission of making extra. That's what we have. That is a fact. And we have that on my recording, on the Royal Mint one that I did a couple of days ago with the Royal Mint phone call, admitted on that, and they've admitted that on their official statement. So that is a fact, admitted. They make extra. Extra that the Treasury did not ask for. They make extra, that's a fact. Now, my understanding is that if you mess about with the economy of a country and you do anything at all to consciously destabilise the economy in any country, that is viewed as treason. If you consciously do something that is going to destabilise the economy, it's treason. So, we already have an admission that they've made extra. Now, if you make extra, Great British Coin Hunt mugs, subliminal advertising. So, if you make extra, what do you class that? Because the Treasury, the government, do not class that as circulated coin. They do not class that as money for circulation. They have not authorised it. So it is no more than a copy. Even though it is the same, it is a copy. It is no different to what the Chinese are making and sending over here by their tens of thousands. Hundreds of thousands. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands, actually. Hundreds of thousands coming over. Of all different types, but that's another story. Right, so they are a copy. If they are not what the government ordered, if they are not what the Treasury ordered to go in, it doesn't matter whether you've made one coin extra or whether you've made 1 billion coins extra. You've made extra that you were not authorised to make. So if you're not authorised to make it, it has to be classed as a copy. It can't be classed as anything else. And if it's classed as a copy, and that is also correct, supposing, you go down that road, well, if it's classed as a copy, then what you're doing is you are adding copies to circulation, to the economy. You're consciously, and if there's more than 2 of you or more than 1 of you doing this, which there has to be more than 1 of you, so it's a conspiracy, 2 or more people, conspiracy, you've conspired to put this stuff into circulation that was not authorised by the government. It's a copy. Therefore, it will interfere with the economy. Whether it's 1 coin or 1 billion coins, it interferes with the economy. Whether it interferes in a big way or interferes in a dinty way, it's interfering with the economy. And the law is very black and white. You're either doing something or you ain't. There's no middle ground. You know, if you go into a shop and nick a Mars bar and eat it and come out and don't pay for it, well, you've either nicked it or you haven't. What's the middle ground? Maybe a shit example, but anyway, the point is they're made, they're extra, they're not authorised, therefore they're copies, and that makes them unwanted in our economy. It means our government says we do not want them in our economy. Otherwise, if we wanted them in our economy, we'd have told you to put them in our economy. If we wanted you to put an extra 200,000 coins in our economy, we'd have told you to make an extra 200,000 coins, and we'd have paid you to put them into our economy. But we didn't. We asked you to make X amount, and that's it. And you've gone and made loads extra, so they are copies. And if they're copies, they're interfering with the economy. And if they interfere with the economy, and you're doing that consciously, certainly for private gain, then it's treason. Now, if anybody can tell me a different way, please put the comments in. Please put in the comments whether or not you think I'm totally off the wall. As long as you're not rude, I won't delete the comment. You can disagree with me, I won't delete a comment. I only delete comments that I think you're just rude. Right, leave a comment if you don't agree with me. If you think that that is not a train of thought, if you think that that A does not equal the next one, does not equal the next one, that is a step-by-step account, which leads to what you're going to call those extra coins that are made. And if they're copies, well, then you are interfering with the economy. And if you're in with the economy, treason. And I think they've walked into it. I don't think they realise that. The lady on the phone says that they did not sell any 10p coins as brilliant uncirculated. I've got customers sending me photographs of their barcodes and packages where it says that it's a RoyalMint package and it's a bunce 10p. They did not make bunce 10p's. They only made uncirculated. And I've been saying this for such a long time. The implications of what they did was massive. If they'd have made bunts, they could somehow come up with some way of going, we've made bunts and we're even giving them away as promotional gifts or whatever. We made bunts, they're not legal tender. But they made legal tender. They didn't make bunts, they made extra legal tender. Someone screwed up. And the fact that they've taken them off out of their tills means that they've acknowledged that they've done wrong. And they've already admitted live and in their official statement that they make extra coins. So in my brain, they've admitted to committing treason, and they've admitted to conspiring to commit treason. What say you? Oh. Breaking news, brought to you by Ian Lambert from www.thegreatbritishcoinhunt.com, where it's all happening in the coin world.